Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek, formerly known as DoorDash Dad. I'm a former gig worker, full-time gig worker. Used to do DoorDash full-time, expanded up to Uber Eats, Grubhub, deliver those type of gig economy apps. Now, after 5 years, I am going into YouTube full-time, but I suggest that you do not do that unless you are already there. If you are trying to get into YouTube, start slow, keep your 9 to 5, do all that stuff, and then slowly work your way up, and you never have to go full time on YouTube. You could just do it as a passion on the side, which I still do, but I have always wanted to do YouTube from the time it's been here. But what we're gonna do, and I want to put this out there: if you guys come across this channel and you want a question answered to the best of my ability, I will give you my experience on it with YouTube. I have several monetized channels. Those of you who might know me from DoorDash Dad, that had 11K, was monetized. I deleted that channel as part of the journey to kind of start over. And my intent was never to do DoorDash full time. It was never meaning to continue that. It was never to keep that channel and make money off of it. I could have sold the channel, but deleting it was part of my journey, was something I had to do. So I was confident that I could come back and if I wanted to start a new channel. But this channel here, it began as a kind of a gig economy channel, but I am kind of so checked out from that I don't even really have anything to talk about anymore. I haven't done any gig work in probably 6 weeks. It's been a long time, and I don't plan on going back anytime soon. Maybe just a delivery here and there to keep everything going, and that way I don't get deactivated from anything. But just a little brief history on the channel. But here is my man Gig Hustler, man. Appreciate you for not only the questions and the content. Now, before I put this out there, I do not have all the answers, but I am pretty versed on some things when it comes to YouTube. There are other things that you can do, books you can read, things that of that nature from different subscribers and viewers, things that you want to watch. But for me, this is my experience, and I've always wanted to help people. I help by nature, and I've always wanted to do that, so I'm going to try to do that here. So here's the question from. He said, great advice. He was referring to my last video about why creators are talking about delete the Creator Studio app from your phone. He says, bro, I got another one. Quantity versus quality. The trend now is to post 3 to 4 long form videos and 5 shorts per day. Well, thank you for that, Gig, man. I appreciate you. I see you doing your thing on your channels over there. All right. So for me, man, it all depends on what type of content you're doing. For instance, I have a Detroit Lions channel. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to bring in some analytical data from that channel. I talk about the Detroit Lions. And the way that I talk about the Detroit Lions is similar to how your local news comes on. So if you think about it, the news usually comes on at 6 o'clock in the morning. There's another one. There's a bunch throughout the day, but let's just take your local news affiliate. They usually come on in the morning, 5 or 6. Then they come back on the midday. Then they come on an early evening and then a late evening. And then so it's about 4 times a day. They even have 24-hour news channels. So for me and my Detroit Lions content, I am in the news cycle. I make news and rumors and those type of videos. So I have to stay up to date. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Shout out to Versus. So I have to make quantity. I have to make quantity videos, bulk videos. I have to make a lot of them because I am a Detroit Lions news channel. So that matters. News is like this. Now, if I was a Detroit Lions retrospective channel or something like that, where I did videos about the history of the Detroit Lions, maybe I can make 1 or 2 videos a month. But since I am in the news cycle, as quick as my video comes out, it will peak and then burn out. And so I don't have evergreen content. So as far as that's why I have to make quantity over quality. It really depends on the type of content you want to do and how often you want to put it out. If you want to make long edited fancy edits and all that stuff, those are going to take more time. So you're going to take longer making those videos. You're going to put out fewer of them because they take longer to make. So you might do Mr. Beast. He works on his videos months in advance. You might be seeing a video that just dropped this week that was filmed 2 or 3 months ago, right? Because of how much goes into his videos. Then you have me, on the other hand, that I am a news channel, so I can pump out content. So for me, it would be quantity over quality. So great question. Now, the second part of this question, The trend now is to post 3 or 4 long form videos and 5 shorts every day. Well, bro, I've never heard the latter of that. That I didn't even know that was even a trend. Here's the thing, and we did a video, and I'll link it up here, about shorts and how they can ruin your channel. Shorts was YouTube's way of competing with Facebook and Instagram, but primarily TikTok. And TikTok is TikTok. It does not migrate to YouTube. So shorts, if you have an audience that watches your shorts, you can have a viral short, and it will mean nothing for the longevity of your YouTube channel if you're trying to mesh the two together, because a short is under 60 seconds. So now you're asking a person to watch a 60-second short that watches a 60-second short and has the attention span of a 2-year-old, right? And Cocomelon to watch your long form videos. Usually a short is just quick cut, quick cut, quick cut, quick cut, bunch of information in 60 seconds. Why do I need to watch this long form video? So for me, I make shorts. I make them for fun. Sometimes if there's a funny reaction from one of my live streams or from one of my videos, stuff like that, I will put them on the shorts. Now, what I would suggest that somebody do is, if they want the best of both worlds and they really want to go hard into the shorts and hard into the video content, I would suggest starting a shorts channel. You could just say, if for my instance, I could put formerly known as DoorDash Dad Shorts. I actually tried that with DoorDash Dad. It was DoorDash Dad and DoorDash Dad Shorts, but I didn't really have it in me to put up shorts. I just didn't feel like it. It wasn't worth my time, and they don't pay anything. They do not pay anything. Shorts pay cents on the dollar. So for instance, if you get 1,000 views, I want to say every 1,000 views, you might get like 6 cents. So it would take you 10,000 views to get 60 cents. And that's before YouTube takes their 45%. So for me, I mean, when you make a short, you are tapping into 2 different attention spans, 2 different audiences. So you got the shorts audience, and then you have the long form audience. Yes, you can use a short to draw somebody back to your long form content if done correctly. Like, you want to see, if you want to get all the details, click on this link, watch the full video. Like, you could do that, and that's a way that YouTube, that's kind of what YouTube wants it to be used as well. They have a feature where you can link your short to your a main video, so that way they can come from that short into the video. Now, why is that stuff so important? Why don't the shorts connect with the long form content, things like that? What is the most important feature of kind of getting views and growing in subscriber count and all that stuff? There is something that people kind of miss out. And I'm not taking a shot at anybody right here, but I have thought I can't charge for a course, right? But sometimes I think the knowledge that I have could be paid for. I do believe that. Like, I don't think I have it in me to charge for a course and sit down and break it down. That's not who I am, nor do I want to do that. But the knowledge that I have, the experience that I have, it could be behind a paywall. Like, yo, because it's a lot of people that don't know this. But this information is free. I enjoy giving it. I want everybody to find success. It took me failures and all this other stuff to get where I'm at, right? So one thing that's very important about growing on YouTube is you have to have an audience. You have to have what is called returning viewers. Now, I'm going to show you this. The bottom line, the teal line, are my returning viewers. All right. This is in the last month, the last 28 days. The teal line is, new viewers. So these are people that have found my channel for the very first time. This tells you the power of YouTube. The fact that these people here, every day somebody new is finding your channel. So this teal line represents a person who has never seen Detroit Lions Syndicate before. All right. The purple line is returning viewers. Look at the difference. Now, I want you to kind of get in your head, what do you think that was over the last 28 days? You always want the returning viewers to be over the new viewers. Here is the number that is associated with that graph. In the last 28 days, I've had 118,649 returning viewers. You see it here. Viewers who have already watched your content previously and returned to watch in the selected time period. What a new viewer is, 169,543. Viewers who discover your channel for the first time. But Derek, you said that you want your returning viewers to be higher than your new viewers. You do. However, I do NFL live stream watch parties, and during then where I sit, commentate the game, that group, those live streams always find a bigger audience. They're always going to bring in new viewers, and that's why my new viewers are over my returning viewers. During the off season of the NFL, it is not like that. The returning viewers are always higher than the new viewers. Now, why is that important? Because your channel needs an audience. You need an audience, and you need that audience to return. I blacked out the rest of these channels, but the number one channel, if you go to your analytics, you can use the Creator Studio, you can go to audience, you can scroll all the way down. It'll say channels your audience watches. It'll give you 15 channels that watch. If those channels are all over the place, that's why you're not getting any views. Okay, you need to have a constant. You need to have some continuity between your content and what the audience wants to see, because YouTube is only going to put content in front of people who want to watch it. I want you to do this. Next time you click on a person's video you've never seen before, all right? The next time you do that, I promise you, look, the next video that is underneath theirs will be another one of their videos. Or you'll get a community post. They'll instantly do it because that's how YouTube works. Here is the number one channel that my audience watches outside of mine. The Detroit Lions, the number one channel. Believe me, underneath this is all type of Lions creators, but I'm not going to give them any love on this channel. The Detroit Lions are the number one channel my audience watches, and it's more and more and more and more of the same. All right, so to go back to gigs content, quantity versus quality. It depends on your content. You don't need, bro, I used to make DoorDash videos from the car. You remember, a lot of that stuff is kind of popping off, and those have zero quality. The only quality might be a mic and a camera. But as far as high production and long processing, long production values, they're getting videos out every day, right? So it depends on the content you have. The second part, the trend now is to post 3 to 4 long-form videos, shorts, long-form videos and 5 shorts every day. That's a trend, but there's zero connection between that trend and success. Like, you know what I'm saying? Meaning, if you're going to, the shorts audience is completely different. I myself, I'm not a shorts watcher. I really don't care for shorts. I hate when they're in my feed the first thing I open up. I want to see videos, right? Every so often I will watch a short. So I will say, if you are going to do shorts, make sure you do other content as well. And you have to be careful, because if you get a viral short, I've made this video. I tried to help a young lady. I don't think she got what I was saying. She blew up because of several viral shorts. In my honest opinion, I would start a new channel if you gotta do shorts. You gotta do shorts. If shorts is your thing, I would either commit to shorts and don't worry about long form content, or start a new channel with all you do is put up shorts. I've come across numerous channels that it is just shorts all over the place and zero videos, and they got hundreds and thousands of subscribers. You're not really gonna make that much money unless you get millions of views. You might be able to get brand deals and such, but the money, if you're doing it, like, not if you're doing it for the money, but money comes from video making. All right. I'll just say this. All right. If you are in the finance niche and you are monetized, you know that when it comes to what a CPM, RPM, all that stuff is, meaning a CPM is how much money you get. Advertisers pay for 1,000 monetized playbacks. Some of my CPM was insane. It was above $30 in a sports niche, which is not a thing. Usually that niche is right around, I would say, $10, $12. When I was doing DoorDash, Dad, it was double that. So I could make just as much money as I do on my sports content with half the views on my sports content, right? But sports content is where my passion is at. So I hope this answers your question. Hey, bro, keep them coming. Anybody else that asked this, I am not a guru. I don't know it all. I've got a couple of things that I know about YouTube from just experience and knowledge gathering, and I would be more than happy to share it with you for free. I'm just saying, because I can't, what I'm telling you may not work for you. And any compensation that I would get is from me monetizing this channel. If I get, actually, I have the watch time. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can do it. And that's enough for me because, yeah, I would hate to put out a course and somebody's not satisfied because I'm not a guru. That's not what I do, right? I'm not really a teacher. So I can just talk. I can demonstrate, but that's about it. So any questions, Gig, keep them coming, man. They help me with the content, and I would appreciate that. So anybody else has a question, I will do my best to answer it. And man, if this what this channel becomes from now on, that's fine with me. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.